Oh, this has been fantastic. It's really nice to attend an event like this where we get an opportunity to talk to leaders in the BFSI sector. So happy to be here. It's, I would say, very much relevant because for quite some time we have been building platforms to improve efficiencies in the business. But now we are seeing a new trend where platform is becoming the business. So in this model, it's natural that we embrace a marketplace as the core business idea and how technology enables you to achieve that. So it's, I would say, very relevant for the India market right now. So yeah, as you're aware, Thoughtworks is a global software consulting business. So we are there in a number of countries, and we help, especially in BFSI, modernize the entire digital banking experience. We have built a number of digital transformations in the past, including retiring core systems and orchestrating the customer journey in an omni-channel platform. So that's what we help drive for the clients. That's a very good question because we often say that everybody wants to be digital, but it's quite hard to stay digital, right? Like one of the last mile challenge I would say is like, how do you have a team and make them be productive and efficient? And one of the aspects is like improving the internal and engineering quality of your teams. So it's a multi-dimensional challenge. We focus a lot on the core engineering culture. So it's not just the external quality of your software, but it's also the internal quality of the systems that you build. So engineering effectiveness is all about how would you remove the wastage, because there is some amount of wastage that happens naturally when you do incremental stuff, but it's all about how do you pay attention and get efficiency out of it. I think AI has the potential to disrupt pretty much everything that we do, right? Like, but on one end, you have this unlimited potential. On the other end, there is also this fear that is this going to disrupt people's life and all that. So, best way to look at it is like how AI can enable and make you do things better, as opposed to thinking that as a threat. Especially in BFSI, where you have lots of data, a clear potential is how can you unearth hidden values in your data with AI, right? I think that is the key unlock. There is a lot of hype about generative AI, but I think the industry should embrace AI in its whole, and Gen AI is a part of it, right? And yeah, right. So when we say last mile, and I think this is where it comes down to like, what do you measure? Right? Because that is really important. If you start measuring, let's say in a business, acquisition is a measure, you don't get the maximum from the platform, right? Like you will keep hearing people talk about network effect, the exponential growth, but the network effect and the exponential growth happens not by acquiring new users in your platform, but also engaging, right? I think digital has a lot of part to play in keeping your users engaged in your marketplace, engaged in the platform. And only through this engagement, you get that ripple effect, right? Your system as a whole is more valuable when more people join. And to do that, you need lots of triggers, right? Because you will have different segment of users. There are different strategies you need to follow to keep them engaged. And it's better to have a data-driven strategy. So I would say the role of technology is there from the beginning, from strategy to the execution to the last mile of customer engagement and keeping sure what is clicking and what is not clicking. We talked about doing a hallway test of how is your digital transformation effective for customers. So yeah, everyone who's doing a digital transformation, there would be a phase where, let's say, you have built and transformed, and you have to get into a run phase where you have to engage and face the last mile problem. So I would say the whole market that is out there for digital transformation is the same market that you have for the last mile and acquisition and engagement.